writers, the late Nick Joaquin, once wrote an insightful essay entitled A Heritage of Smallness. In that essay, he observed that older generations of Filipinos had a tendency to think small. From the nipa hut to the sari-sari store, to a clerical job in any office, to the banca, to owning a Sarao jeepney or driving a family sedan, to vacationing in Baguio, and to seeing their children graduate from college. He wrote this in 2005, by the way. He said Filipinos had very modest dreams. And there's nothing wrong with that, of course, but it hardly represents a formula for greatness. Fortunately, we have changed a lot in the past few decades. We are now seeing a new generation of Filipinos who dream big and whose talents and achievements are, in various fields of endeavor, comparable with the best of the world. The Philippine economy, once the basket case of Asia, has been growing at a rate second only to China, and global businesses and investors have started to take notice. I would like to think that the Lopez Achievement Awards is one way by which our companies and our foundations are encouraging our fellow employees, and perhaps their own families and other people they come into contact with, to aim high, to push the envelope further, so to speak, and to stretch their imagination and abilities to heights they previously may have thought were impossible to reach. Over the past 10 years, the LAA has succeeded in giving recognition and reward to dozens of achievements in various areas that were exceptional, even astounding, in their innovativeness and impact. All of them are worthy of emulation in the operations and the challenges facing other Lopez companies and even in organizations outside of the Lopez Group. As a rule, these achievements were the product of teamwork, collaboration, group analysis, innovative ideas, calculated risk-taking, and may I add, a lot of heart. The LAA entries had been evaluated not only for their strategic, technical, and financial excellence, but starting with this latest batch, which we refer to as the LAA 2012 cycle, the projects had to demonstrate one or more of the core Lopez values, from conceptualization all the way up to their completion. What management wants to convey here is that our group values are the core. They are the core guiding principles of how we work, how we relate to one another, and how we see and behave in relation to our communities, customers, business partners, and society as a whole. Thus, our values are part and parcel of all that we aim for and all that we accomplish in our businesses and activities. When you consider our values, which Hazel just ran through, pioneer entrepreneurship, business excellence, integrity, unity, nationalism, social justice, employee welfare and wellness, you begin to realize that these values push us, they motivate us, and enable us to dream big, to aim high, and to outdo our expectations, all in the service to the Filipino people. If you share the excitement we feel for the LAA achievements, if you believe that we as individuals, as work teams, and as members of the group can accomplish so much more, especially at an auspicious time when the opportunities have never seemed as limitless, then help us in propagating further the Lopez Achievement Awards. We envision more entries from more corners of our big family of companies and foundations, big and small. And we seek your help so that the challenge of excellence brings on more participation and enthusiastic response. Nick Joaquin ends his essay by quoting the parable of the two servants. I don't know if you're familiar with that. They were both given talents by their master, and one One servant, in order to preserve it, kept it, and the other servant took the risk, dreamt big, and grew his talents. Who are we? As the new generation of Filipinos, we want to show Nick Joaquin in the resting place of geniuses he must have gone to. We want to show him that we now disavow any legacy of smallness we may have carried in the past. Through the LAA, we are helping to create a grand new one. A legacy, a heritage of greatness, a legacy, a heritage of excellence. Thank you very much.